Hey guys, Mike from CoachMikeMacDonald.com here. And are you struggling with generating quality leads for your business through online marketing? Well, today's video, I'm going to cover the top 10 reasons why you aren't generating business leads online. So stay tuned. So a steady flow of leads for your business is really going to make a huge impact. New prospects, new leads, new sales is really the lifeblood of your business. So if you're struggling with generating leads, you're struggling growing your business online, these are some of the common reasons why you're actually not generating leads for your business. So the first one is that you're in pitch mode versus leading with value first. A lot of times I find people why they're struggling is all they talk about is, the amazing features of their product, how great it is, how great their company is, why somebody should join. It's the best and most amazing company in the world, right? And I see that kind of thing all the time, but in reality, that actually pushes people away rather than attracts them to you, right? Because every person out there thinks their company is the greatest, when you have your own business or you're marketing a product online, right? So that doesn't really do anything to separate you from everybody else. But when you lead with value first, you start solving problems of your target market. You're creating content that answers common questions, that serves that audience. It's going to go a long way to help you generate leads. When you do offer something, when you do sell a product, a lot more people are going to actually take advantage of it. The second big reason why I find a lot of people aren't generating leads and aren't getting business leads online is the fact that they're just using their company replicated website, right? So if you're in network marketing or affiliate marketing, typically you're going to have your own version of the website that's just kind of duplicated for everybody, right? The only difference is your user ID at the very end of the site. Now, again, certainly you can use those to build your business, but it's not really that great of an option because, again, when you're out there marketing online, what separates you from the thousands of other people that are marketing the exact same thing? If it's just that little user ID at the end, that doesn't really do a whole lot. So again, if you're just only pushing people to that company replicated website, most likely it's not going to help you generate leads. Most companies don't have that set up to actually generate quality leads for your business, or if they do, people have to jump through a bunch of loopholes, a bunch of steps before they can actually do that. And again, it's not really necessarily enhancing a lot of value up front, where again, that's exactly what you need to do to generate leads for your business online. So again, maybe steer away from using that company replicated website, or again, you use that in conjunction with other strategies to get people there after they've actually become a lead, after they're interested or you're talking to them in person. The third reason why is that you don't even have a lead magnet, right? Or again, maybe a lot of times I see people, they have just something that's like subscribe to our blog or sign up for our newsletter, and that's great, but what does that even mean, right? Everybody has a newsletter these days. So again, it comes back to how are you separating yourself from everybody else if you don't actually give away a lead magnet or basically something of value that you're going to exchange for your target market's name, email address, potentially their phone number. You're basically shooting yourself in the foot. So you need to have a lead magnet. You need to have something that you can give away for free that's valuable. So again, that could be an ebook, that could be like an audio training, a video series, a PDF guide. There's a lot of different options of things you can give away. But again, you want to have something like that and where you can give that away to actually generate a lead when somebody visits your website. Because what happens again, if you're sending traffic to that duplicated website, more often than not, a lot of people could see that, but they're not going to just naturally go through your presentation and sign up because it's so awesome, right? So there needs to be some kind of relationship, some kind of connection with that person. You might have to make a phone call, right, to follow up, send an email message, hop on a Zoom call. And so if you're not having an opportunity to actually gather that information to capture that lead when they visit your website, the likelihood that they're going to continue on through the buying process, through the sales process is very low. So make sure you have a lead magnet. It's set up on your site, that you're not just offering something like joining your newsletter. You need to lead with value first and show how it's going to solve a problem for your target market. And that really transitions into the fourth major reason of why you're not generating business leads online is the fact that you don't really know your niche, right? I frequently have conversations with people and I'm like, who's your target market? Who are you trying to reach? What are their pain points? What are their goals? What do they struggle with? And they say things like, oh, well, everybody would love my products. Everybody wants more energy. Everybody wants to travel more. Everybody wants to save money on insurance. Again, insert the blank, whatever your company might be that you're promoting. And I get that. There's a lot of people that could certainly benefit from your products, from your service. Again, certainly still be excited about your products. That's what a good thing. But again, when you market to everyone, you're really marketing to no one. And so when you're just saying that you're blasting it kind of out to everybody and you're not even targeting your niche, you're not even hitting on pain points or common questions or needs or wants or anything like that, if you don't really know your niche, you don't know where they hang out, you don't know how you're going to serve them, you don't know what they're interested in, right? You don't know their problems, so how can you really position anything to help that audience and generate leads? So you really need to start with that foundation of understanding your target market, understanding your niche, knowing their pain points, knowing their problems, needs and wants, goals, how you can help them get results faster. When you do, it's going to create your content on point, you're going to be able to lead with value, and you're going to start generating leads for your business. So again, if you're struggling and you're not generating leads, you aren't finding business leads online that are quality, you need to do a little bit more research on your niche to understand them more, to create quality content to start generating those leads. The fifth reason is that your positioning of your lead magnet isn't really there, right? A lot of times I find people that have a lead magnet in place, but they never talk about it. They don't drive traffic to it. They don't mention it in their content. And again, this kind of turns into a problem, because if they're not driving traffic to it, or people aren't made aware of their lead magnet, the positioning isn't there, the promotion's not there, you're not going to generate any leads. And that again turns into really the sixth major reason, is that a lot of people, when they are positioning their lead magnet, they're doing it in a way that's talking about just what it is versus how it's going to help that person, how it's going to transform that person, right? A lot of times I see people, they'll make a lead magnet and it just says sign up for my ebook or download my ebook. It's like, okay, cool. Like, what is your ebook even about? How does it help anybody, right? So if you had a weight loss ebook, that's cool. But if all you said was, download my free ebook, like, what is it about? How does it serve that audience? What problem does that person have? So again, you might say something like, hey, are you struggling to lose weight, or are you spending hours in the gym but continue to see little to no results? Well, if that's the case, you might want to check out my ebook on 10 foods to avoid to lose weight fast, right? So that could be a great example where you're positioning it of how it serves that audience. So again, if you don't know your audience, you're not promoting your ebook or your giveaway, your lead magnet, and the positioning is off, you're not going to generate leads. So make sure you really focus on that, understanding your niche, promoting and positioning your lead magnet correctly. Again, speaking to how it helps that person versus just what it is, right? It's a 5-day boot camp, or it's an ebook, or it's a video series. Those are great, but what does that do for the viewer? What does that do for your audience? What's that going to help them achieve? That's what your primary focus should be on, is explaining that. The seventh major reason of why you're not generating business leads online is that you don't have the right tools in place to actually do it. I see a lot of people struggle in their business because they're just trying to be cheap with their business, right? They're trying to do everything from scratch. They're trying to do everything for free. They get a free email autoresponder, or they're not even using one. They're trying to create their website for $2, right? They get the hosting, and then they get a free website online. And again, great places to start, but a lot of times what I find is most people struggle because they don't have the right tools, they don't have the right training in place, and they think that they're saving themselves money by not paying money for those tools, the quality stuff that you actually want, the training that you really need. They're avoiding paying for that, and they think that they're saving money, but in reality it's costing them money because the tools don't work, right? They don't have the proper training, they're not getting results. And so you might need to take a step back and invest in yourself and the right training, the right tools to scale and grow your business effectively versus trying to bootstrap everything. And again, it doesn't look quality, it doesn't look professional, it doesn't get in the right results, you don't have the right training to do it. So again, invest in those tools to actually get the right results. So again, some tools that I would definitely recommend that you actually get to generate leads for your business are things like an email autoresponder, a CRM, and then a sales funnel system. Because when you have those in place, you can automate a lot of the lead generation activities for your business, and so you can focus on content creation and promoting that content, and then the leads will really take care of itself when you have the right tools and systems in place. So if you'd like to learn more about setting up an email autoresponder, I'll put a link in the description below. I'll also put one for a CRM, which is basically how you follow up with your leads when they come in to get better results talking to less people. I'll put a link for that. And then I'll also put a link for a sales funnel system that I recommend that you can actually even get a free 14-day trial for and set that up for your business. So make sure you have those foundation tools, because without those in place, you're really going to struggle with generating business leads online. The eighth major reason of why people are not generating leads for their business is that they're not following the foundation formula of building their audience, engaging their audience, and selling to their audience. And so really what I find a lot of people do is they just focus on selling to their audience, right? I've got the most amazing product in the world, you got to buy it. You know, our company is the biggest in the world, it's the best, it's the fastest growing, you know, it's ground floor, whatever the case might be. They just keep talking about the features and focusing on selling. They're in pitch mode. And again, that pushes people away. There's certainly a time and a place to talk to people about that kind of stuff, to be excited about those different things, but it's not upfront. It's not right away, because again, when you focus just on selling, you push people away. But if you take people along that journey, you develop that relationship, you're going to get results and you're going to make sales and grow your business. So again, you start off with the foundation of building your audience, right? So on various social media platforms, you build up that following, you build in your target market, you connect with people in your niche, people that you can help, right? You build up that audience, and then from there, you start engaging with that audience. You create value-based content, again, that serves that audience, solves their problems, answers common questions, you know, shows them a way to avoid common pain points, helps them get results they're searching for faster, right? These are the things that you want to create content-wise to engage that audience and to develop that relationship. Because again, all things being equal, people tend to do business with those that they know, like, and trust, right? And so you establish that by leading with value and creating content that serves that audience, and that's how it gets results. So make sure you focus on building it so people actually see the content that you make, that you engage, and then from there, those that actually do engage with your content, it's a lot easier to then sell to them your products, your services, because again, at that point, it's not really selling, because you know that they have a problem, that they're checking out your content, that you can help, that you can serve. They opt in, they become a lead, and now you can sell to them at that point because they're highly qualified. So focus on that foundation of build, engage, sell to really get great results and generate more leads for your business online. The ninth major reason of why you're not generating business leads online is that you're not using call to actions, or basically actually telling people that they should become a lead, right? You know, it's one thing that I find a lot of people make the mistake of in their content, in their email marketing, in their YouTube marketing, basically everywhere online. They, you know, put out maybe great content, maybe they're building an audience, but they're not actually telling people to go do something, right? They don't have a call to action to tell them to become a lead, right? So maybe you offer a free ebook. At the end of your content, you can say something like, hey, if you enjoyed this post, definitely check out my free ebook on XYZ. It's going to solve this problem, or it's going to help you get this result even faster. Be sure to check it out, right? And so again, you need to make lead magnets that are congruent, that serve your audience, but then also tell them to go download it, right? You know, a lot of people miss that step, and that's a big one. So you can do that throughout your content, at the end of your content, scatter it throughout your posts, you know, create links in your blog post that lead to that. Again, a call to action is very important, because if you don't tell somebody to do something, the likelihood they're going to just do it on their own is very low. So make sure you add that in, and it's going to help you generate more leads for your business. And really finally, the 10th major reason of why you're not generating business leads online is the fact that you're not getting traffic to those offers that are actually converting. And kind of along the side of that is a lot of people, they're actually trying to get traffic, they're running advertisements, but they're doing it to things that don't even convert, right? You know, one thing that I find a lot of people make the mistake of is they start running Facebook ads, you know, Google ads, ads on YouTube, right? Whatever the case might be, they jump into advertising their business because they think that, oh, you know, if I just had more traffic, I would be getting more leads, right? When in reality, if you're just starting out, you need to learn the marketing, the foundation side first. You need to start generating leads organically with free strategies, right? Because there's a learning curve with that. You need to know what kind of content to create. Again, you need to know your target market, how to position it. And like if you're sending people organically to your posts, your content, your videos, and if you're not generating leads with the organic side, pouring money into advertising to get more exposure to that thing that doesn't convert to begin with isn't going to magically make it somehow convert, right? So there's really a learning curve with advertising. There's a learning curve with the organic free traffic side on the marketing. So again, my suggestion is to not combine those learning curves together. Master the free, master the organic, master the marketing strategies to begin with. And once that's actually converting, once you're actually making money, then you're going to start advertising to really throw gasoline on the fire and make it grow a lot faster. You don't jump into advertising throwing money at something, you know, getting more exposure for this lead magnet that nobody wants, that doesn't convert, that nobody signs up for, right? That's kind of, you know, it's not going to get good results. You're just going to waste a lot of money and a lot of time. So that would be my biggest suggestion, that, you know, start off with those free organic strategies, master the marketing in first, and then jump into advertising. Again, don't jump into advertising too soon because you're just going to waste a lot of money. So master those basic skill sets of generating traffic, generating leads as a foundation before you try and up it with advertising. It's just used as a method to scale what's already working. So again, guys, hopefully you got some benefit and value out of this video. If you did, feel free to comment and share. You know, let me know in the comments below if you have some other great strategies you like to use to generate leads. Love to hear about it. And then also be sure to subscribe to our channel here and turn on the bell notification to get even more tips and training to help you grow a profitable business from home. And if you are struggling with generating leads, you know, do you feel like you wake up and your calendar is just empty? Or, you know, are you looking to have that feeling when you wake up and you know that your calendar is maxed out, right? You've got 3, 4, 5 appointments and you just know that, hey, you know, things are going to work out. Not everybody might get started, but you know that you're in the right spot. You know that things are cranking. If you'd like to learn more on how to keep your calendar full, I put together a new training. It's actually a 5-day challenge to walk you through step by step how you can maximize your results by creating a full calendar, you know, getting those presentations in place to maximize your profits. So if you'd like to check that training out, I'll put a link below this video, or again, you can head on over to coachmikemcdonald.com/5-day coaching. Again, that's coachmikemcdonald.com/5-day coaching, or again, check out the link below this video to get access to that free challenge to help you learn how to keep your calendar full and maximize the results in your business. But once again, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. We'll talk to you more soon.